Yes, politics and church.
Peter Obi's statement has gotten him into trouble in the hands of Nigerian Christians, and many of his supporters during the previous election did not support him again if he is rerunning for the next upcoming election, and the reason is going to shock you. Peter Obi, during an interview at the Honest Bunch, made statement and said a lot of things about Nigerian politics, government, and the church, which does not really go down with a lot of Christians in Nigeria, because majority of the people who supported Peter Obi in the just concluded election were Christians, and a lot of them believe that Peter Obi is not supposed to be saying things like this. So because of this statement, Peter Obi's supporters have been divided on social media, especially some of the famous influencers on social media. For instance, Buchi came really hard on Peter Obi's statement, and this is what he has to say.
He says, "Dear Peter Obi, I am starkly disgusted by your recent comments on that podcast about how the church is one of Nigeria's problem. It's sad to see this false narrative gain popularity, because quite frankly, there is no church that has vigils every day of the week. There is no church that has mandatory activities for members every day of the week. Your gross exaggeration of church weekly activities has misrepresented the church to religious antagonism who thrive in deriving devout Christians in Nigeria. I strongly assert that the only thing that works in Nigeria is the church. If the government manages Nigeria, how Bishop Oyedepo manages Covenant University, which is the best university in Nigeria and one of the best in Africa, Nigeria would be great. A lot of our general overseers have systems that have worked. Take Redemption Camp as an example. They've created thousands of jobs, empowered millions of Christians, and impacted lives at large. Nigeria will not survive if the church is expunged. The hope and spiritual edification the church provides is the only sanity holding most people to stay calm in the nightmarish condition of the nation. I don't fathom taking a swipe at the church when a good majority of your supporters were and are Christians. Quick correction: benevolence and charity are fundamental practices in Christianity. However, giving to the poor and the sickly is in tithe. Tithe is the 10% given to the church, which is often used for administrative purposes. I know you to be a great leader, not a theologist. The church has built lots of talent and deserves more recognition than this breach and tainted comments. The problem in Nigeria remains the government, quality of politics, and our corrupt leaders. Stop making the church a cheap target. Even if Christians are obsessed with church, at least we don't bomb others and forcefully enforce our beliefs on them. If we are a violent people, this country will be razed down to the ashes of our children.
But on the other hand, this famous Nigerian rapper and freestyler, popularly called Dan Dizzy, feels different and have a contrary comment to make concerning this. In fact, this is like directly attacking those who have criticized Peter Obi, and here is what he has to say as he posts on his social media. And
so he said, "Religious Nigerian piss me off so much because God and multidimensional poverty no get any business, but sometimes Nigerian religious people make it go on and person will create you in your own image expect you to get sense. No be everything be 6 to 6 drive fasting or night vigil. Oh, but Peter Obi go night vigil when in the campaign. As him knowing no be sign say na rubbish una dey do there. Jesus came and was with the poor fighting for the people till he died. Moses left his mansion and palace to fight for the slaves. But your papa will get private jet and mansion, they tell you to pray and fast and una dey mumu. All the injustices in Nigeria now, religious leaders suppose they lead the protest, but no, they deceive una say make una continue to dey pray. I need Jesus to come down to Nigeria with the koboko. He used to wipe the people at the temple in the Bible. What would Jesus Christ do if he was in Nigeria? Will he open a church and buy private jet or lead protest? That's a very big question for the Christian community. Truly, if you're supporting Peter Obi on this or not, I want you to also share your thought and view in the comment section. Tell me, who do you think among these people who have criticized him and supported him, who should we stand with? Who is right and who is wrong? Share your thought and I'll see you in my next video. Bye bye.
Politics and church. You need to dismantle it. And we're going to turn night vigil into night shifts so people can be productive. I go to church, I believe in God.
Yes.
But we cannot have people Monday to Friday be in church morning and night. No. If I go from here now to my house, the only signboard you see is signboard of churches. You go to the east, it's burials. That's not the country. If you go to any other country, you see product.